The intensity is rising, and the stakes have never been higher for the future stars of the beautiful game. We are breaking down the latest fallout from Argentina U17 after their crushing loss to Colombia that has sent shockwaves through their camp. You need to hear what the players are saying about their World Cup ambitions after that defeat.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The drama in the youth circuits continues as the Argentina U17 squad finds themselves under the microscope again. With the pressure mounting after that Colombia result, fans are demanding answers, and the team is searching for redemption on the international stage. We have the latest updates on their internal mood and what they are telling reporters. In a historic upset, Paraguay under-16 football team has officially snatched the gold medal from Argentina in a gritty final at the South American Youth Games. It was a tactical masterclass by coach Wilfredo Bazin and a spectacular goal from Angel Gonzalez that sealed the deal despite a late red card for Santiago Baez. This result completely shifts the landscape of youth football in the region. Switching gears to the court, Argentina has officially revealed their stacked 28-player VNL squad, led by coach Horacio Dilio. This roster is loaded with talent like Agustin Loser and Luciano De Secco, and they are preparing for a massive showdown against Bulgaria that will have huge implications for the world rankings. If you want to stay ahead of all the action in sports, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a beat. Ever wonder what really goes through a young player's mind when the weight of a nation suddenly comes crashing down? After a stinging loss to Colombia, a young Argentine U17 sensation opened up, and his words were surprisingly mature. He looked straight into the camera and reminded us that in a World Cup, a single moment of lapse can be the difference between glory and going home. It is a harsh truth, but one that defines the beautiful game at its elite level. You see, it is not just about the talent you bring to the pitch. It is about that mental fortitude when the pressure is at its peak. This kid isn't just playing for a badge. He is learning the hardest lesson in sports in real time. If you love seeing the raw, unfiltered rise of the next generation of icons, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. Because at the end of the day, champions aren't born in the wins. They are forged in the silence after a defeat. Ever felt the crushing weight of a dream slipping through your fingers? That is exactly the reality facing Argentina's U17 squad right now. After a gut-wrenching loss to Colombia, the mood in the camp isn't just somber. It is reflective. One of the team's standout talents didn't shy away from the cameras. Instead, he dropped a dose of brutal honesty that speaks volumes about the mindset required at the elite level. He bluntly stated, "At the World Cup, a single mistake is the difference between glory and going home empty-handed." It is a harsh truth, but it's the kind of realization that separates the good players from the legends. This wasn't just a post-match excuse. It was an acknowledgement that at this tournament, the margin for error is razor-thin. You can dominate possession, you can have all the flair in the world, but if your focus dips for even a second, the scoreboard will punish you. It is fascinating to hear such tactical maturity from a teenager, isn't it? It proves that these kids aren't just playing for medals. They are learning the cold, hard mechanics of professional football in real time. Moving forward, Argentina needs to translate this disappointment into cold-blooded precision. If they can tighten up those defensive lapses, they might just survive the pressure cooker that is the U17 World Cup. What do you think? Is this Argentina side mentally strong enough to bounce back, or will the weight of expectation prove to be too much? Drop a comment below, make sure to hit that like button, and subscribe for more deep dives into the future stars of the beautiful game. Because at the end of the day, in football, the scoreboard never lies, but it is the reaction to the loss that defines the champion. Picture this, a packed Rommel Fernandez Stadium, the air thick with tension, and the heavy weight of national pride on the shoulders of teenagers. Paraguay's under-16 football team just pulled off the unthinkable at the IV South American Youth Games in Panama, snatching the gold medal right out from under their fiercest rivals, Argentina. In a match defined by grit rather than grace, it was a solitary 49th-minute strike from forward Angel Gonzalez that proved to be the difference maker. Gonzalez cut in from the left and unleashed a strike that didn't just break the deadlock. It effectively handed his country the championship. But let's be honest, this wasn't a clean game of football. It was a battle. The referee was arguably the busiest person on the pitch, handing out yellow cards like confetti. By the time the final whistle blew, Paraguay had been forced to grind out a result with 10 men after substitute Santiago Bees saw red in the 85th minute. Seeing those young players hold onto a one-goal lead, while down a man, is the kind of defensive resilience that defines champions. Coach Wilfredo Bazan clearly instilled a win-at-all-costs mentality in his squad, and it paid off in style. This victory is just the latest chapter in a massive resurgence for Paraguayan football, building on their women's U17 title win back in 2025. It's clear that the future of the sport in the region is bright, and this group of athletes is just getting started. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the next generation of football stars, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more updates on the South American Youth Games. Who do you think is the next big prospect to emerge from this tournament? Drop a comment below and let's discuss. After all, today's rising stars are tomorrow's legends. Ever wondered how a single match can define a nation's path to the world stage? Argentina has just dropped their massive 28-man roster for the 2026 Volleyball Nations League, and it is a statement of intent. Coach Horacio Dilio isn't playing it safe. He is banking on a deep rotation, pulling in heavy hitters from across the European leagues to ensure they stay fresh and lethal throughout the grind of the tournament. But here is the real kicker for us. On June 13th, in Brazil, Bulgaria is set to collide with these gauchos in a game that feels like a chess match with the stakes set to maximum. This isn't just another game on the schedule. Since Argentina is a direct rival in the world rankings, every point we scrap for in this match could be the difference between moving up the ladder or standing still. The roster itself is a masterclass in balance, featuring legends like the tactical maestro Luciano De Secco and Captain Agustin Loser anchoring the middle, alongside high-energy stars like Pablo Kukartsev, who's currently bringing the heat alongside Alex Nikolov at Lube. It is a star-studded lineup that forces Bulgaria to be at their absolute peak. What do you think? Can Bulgaria pull off the upset and shift the rankings in their favor, or is Argentina's depth simply too much to handle? Smash that subscribe button if you are ready for VNL action, and tell us your predictions in the comments below. After all, in volleyball, the rankings don't lie, but the underdog story is always waiting to be written.